Have you ever had the unfortunate luck of purchasing a lemon car? You have probably been to a social gathering or a car dealership where you have heard the term lemon used to describe a vehicle. Lemon is a term used to describe a car with manufacturing defects that compromise its security, functionality, or sale price. You can tell you have a lemon if you encounter a severe problem within a short amount of time after purchasing the vehicle. Hey there! Alpha Law Firm is here to help you understand what a lemon car is and ways to avoid them. But before that, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more helpful tips. Purchasing a car is a significant investment, and because of that, you do not want to be taken advantage of by the car dealer, whether you are purchasing a new or used vehicle. Sometimes, getting taken advantage of has little to do with bad fortune, but more to do with your failure to conduct the required research and study, which would have prevented you from purchasing model types that had higher probability of being lemons. A lemon car can be avoided thanks to the internet and other resources available. We have compiled a list of the most common lemon vehicles on the market to get you started. Number 1. Chevrolet Silverado 2016 version. The Chevrolet Silverado boasts of its rock-solid reputation. Sadly, the 2016 model did not live up to the previous year's high standards. Drivers of the 2016 Chevy Silverado have reported a slew of problems, the majority of which are related to the intense vibrating and shaking of the vehicle. Some of these claims may be due to minor issues that one supplier can resolve, but some may necessitate the use of legal counsel on their behalf. The car has seemed to vibrate tremendously between 1,450 and 1,700 revolutions per minute when traveling at speeds greater than 40 miles per hour. However, according to skilled mechanics who have attempted to resolve this claim, it is suspected that there is no recognized remedy for this problem because it is linked to the drivetrain. A clunking noise has also been reported when the vehicle is turned around. Although the sound, which has already been described as a popping noise, is initially weak, the sound slowly becomes more audible. A few people have noted that the noise is worse on the passenger seat than on the driver's side. There are clear indicators that the claim is related to the CV joint, but General Motors has not yet conducted a thorough investigation into this matter. Lastly, when the car is moving slowly or less than 10 miles per hour, braking is challenging due to the stiffness of the brake pads. Several drivers have disclosed this, and it is a source of concern. Number 2. Oldsmobile Alero 1999 to 2004. Although the Alero was visually appealing, it was plagued by several issues. Corrosion may form at the spark plug wire's connection to the ignition coil tower, according to experts. Sales literature for the 1999 and 2004 Alero models claims that all Alero spark plugs will last 100,000 miles before needing to be replaced. However, according to Great Auto Help, two-cylinder misfiring can be caused by faulty ignition coil components or ignition coil housings. The internal circuits fire a pair of cylinders. The symptoms include a lack of power, difficulty starting, and sluggish idle. Additionally, a clogged fuel filter can result in poor idling or even total fuel pump failure. The fuel filter should be replaced every 30,000 miles according to technicians to prevent the fuel pump from becoming overworked. When the fuel pump fails, the engine will stall or forget to restart, which is another symptom. Lastly, as per Module Master, the flow of air or mass flow sensors quantify the volume of air passing through them and transform the metrics into voltage. If either of these sensors fails to function correctly, the air flowing into the intake manifold will not be measured. As a result, the engine control unit will be unable to accurately calculate the amount of fuel delivered to the combustion chamber. Number 3. Ford Escape 2008 to 2013. In the United States, the Ford Escape is a popular vehicle. This is not a surprise, as Ford has provided the American public with basic, low-cost cars for more than a century. However, the low cost of its vehicles frequently comes at the price of high additional charges for its long-term durability. Owners and leasers of the Ford Escape have frequently expressed dissatisfaction with the vehicle, particularly as it relates to the engine and transmission. Drivers of Ford Escapes, for example, have reported a wide range of transmission problems. Problems range from regular fault warning lights and fluid leaks to unusual sounds to serious engine performance concerns. These performance concerns are tricky shifts, aggressive transmission trembles, clunking while shifting gears, even the incapability to adjust gears at all, and blatant failure to various other issues. It is important to note that both transmission and engine malfunctions go far beyond the usual difficulties of making multiple repair and maintenance visits. Furthermore, they pose a significant threat to the drivers and passengers of Ford Escapes, as well as to other drivers with whom they share the road. Unforeseen acceleration and stalling while driving create an unreasonable risk of collision, whereas engine oil leaks associated with vehicles that are overheating create an extreme risk of fire. There have been accidents as a result of these issues in the past. Hello there, my friend. I hope you find this video entertaining. Before we go any further, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Number 4. Jeep Cherokee. This is another famous car, and while the list is not as long as it is for the Escape, the Cherokee has had some serious issues. More than a few issues involve the deployment of airbags, which is a significant issue in the industry. Then there were issues with third-party access to networked vehicle control systems via the radio software. Lastly, there's the possibility that the air conditioning exhaust hoses were routed incorrectly, resulting in contact with the exhaust system. What does this imply? There is a risk of the vehicle catching fire. Number 5. Dodge Challenger 2015. Despite its durable and sporty exterior, the 2015 Dodge Challenger presented its own set of difficulties. It is suggested by most owners and mechanics that transmission shifting quality control issues and gas tank repair and maintenance are the two most popular points with the 2015 Dodge Challenger. Those who had transmission complaints reported hard downshifting, which necessitated the replacement of control modules. Gas tank problems have been reported by Challenger owners who have said that they are having difficulty filling the tank and having the pump auto shut off at inappropriate times. Furthermore, possible O-ring seal damage and a faulty fuel rail crossover hose increase the likelihood of fuel leaking and, as a result, a vehicle fire occurring. Additionally, a defective mounting bolt on the driver's side airbag inflated curtain presented a risk of increased injury. Number 6. Chevrolet Cruze 2009 to 2011. The 2011 Chevy Cruze was equipped with steering wheels that could unexpectedly break away from the steering column while the vehicle was being driven. In addition, Cruze models designed and produced between 2009 and 2011 were recalled since the shaft connecting the steering system input had separated, leading to the loss of steering control. Another significant concern was the likelihood of a defective transmission shift linkage, which would prevent the car from restarting and could cause the vehicle to move backward after the driver exited the vehicle. It is common in Chevy Cruze engines surging, non-starting, random shutoffs while traveling, and inevitable engine failure. Some have had their machines inspected and discovered issues like cracked or corroded pistons, broken spark plugs, and malfunctioning fuel injectors. Number 7. GMC Acadia 2007 to 2017. As soon as you have parked your car, you will be able to exit and proceed with your day's activities. The 2017 GMC Acadia, on the other hand, somehow doesn't recognize this. When the vehicle is in park, the onboard computer fails to acknowledge that the transmission has already been put into park. As a result, it can keep all of the internal electronics operating, including the dashboard and radio. Additionally, having fully functioning headlights is an essential feature to have on a car. However, many Acadia owners have complained that the lights in their vehicles are either not sufficiently bright or do not work at all. Some other problems observed in this vehicle are engine misfiring and knocking, surging and stalling, passenger seat airbag problems, and power steering problems. Number 8. Jaguar X-Type 2002 to 2009. Here's why you should rethink your decision to buy a Jaguar X-Type. A problem with the indicators has been reported on a small number of vehicles manufactured between January 2001 and October 2002. Regardless of whether the external hand is damaged or not, the internal flashing light will keep on working. Some vehicles manufactured between January and February 2004 may have brake issues. The brake elements shrink as they cool, making it possible for cars with manual transmissions to roll away when parked on an uphill with the handbrake on and the car in neutral. Also, some models manufactured between August 2003 and August 2004 had inadequate clearance between both the positive cable of the battery and the fuel injector for the first cylinder of the engine. This can cause the cable to chafe against the injector nut, resulting in a short circuit. Now that you have learned about some of the most common lemon cars, take note of them so you do not end up with one of them. That's it for today's video. Remember that this is not legal advice and does not constitute an attorney-client relationship. Call now to learn more. 323-51-LEMON 53666. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and do not forget to turn on the notifications to be notified of every upload. This is Alpha Law Firm, and we will see you on our next video.